Hi, everybody. Ron Placone here. So here is a headline from Democracy Now! This week. A federal appeals court has ruled the National Security Agency's bulk collection of millions of Americans' phone records is illegal. The program was exposed by NSA whistleblower Edward Snowden. The ACLU filed its lawsuit based largely on Snowden's revelations. In a unanimous decision Thursday, a three-judge panel of the Second Circuit's Court of Appeals in New York called the bulk phone records collection unprecedented and unwarranted, quote. The ruling comes as Congress faces a June 1st deadline to renew the part of the Patriot Act that authorizes the NSA's bulk data surveillance. Another measure, the USA Freedom Act, would reform some of the NSA's programs. So why did I read that just now? Why did I decide to just read that? Because it is time for the Obama administration to revisit the whole case on Edward Snowden. And quite frankly, it's time to change their tune on it. What's been going on there and what has been going on for a long time, this, of course, is nothing new at all. The Obama administration has decided to treat Edward Snowden to the harshest extent of the law when he comes back to the United States. Like they could treat this as a political offense. They have time and time again chosen not to, instead treating it as a criminal offense. Obviously these two things are more detailed than what I'm going into right now. But the nuts and bolts of it is, if it were viewed as a political offense, which it could easily be so, political offense is when somebody does something that, yes, it was illegal, yes, it was a breach, but they were acting in what they felt in their conscience was in the best interest of the people, that it was dissent for the greater good, or at least in their minds, the greater good. That case could very easily, of course, be made for Edward Snowden, but the Obama administration has time and time again not taken that route. They're taking a more harsher criminal route with it, which means it would be a more extensive punishment, and it would be viewed differently. And I truly think that if this is not changed, this will be one of the more shameful things of the Obama administration. This would be, even I remember when Obama was speaking on Edward Snowden, when he was saying, "Oh, he's not, I don't think he's a patriot," and he was really brushing him off, not really opening to the conversation. I thought that was one of the more disappointing parts of the entire administration. And quite frankly, one of the reasons it disappointed me so much, it reminded me of the last guy. Obama reminded me of the last president when he was responding the way he was responding to Snowden. Not in literal sense. I mean, he was still, making sentences and well-spoken, but the way he treated it, the way his response was, it was kind of that whole, you're not with us, you're against us, nonsense, simple-minded rhetoric that we had to deal with from 2000 until 2008 / January of 2009. So that was pretty disappointing. And now, more so than ever before, here's an opportunity when the appeals court is ruling this way. Now it's time to revisit this. And now it's time, quite frankly, to right a wrong. It's time to say, you know what, we're going to treat this as a political offense. I know in an ideal world, Edward Snowden would, be pat on the back, and they would just, the NSA would stop what they're doing. A lot of people are calling for that. Reality-wise, though, that's not going to happen. But what should happen, it should be viewed as a political offense. This guy was trying to act in what at least he thought was in the best interest of the people, and many people would agree that it was. So it needs to be treated as such. And now here's a moment, here's a situation, here's an event that warrants that conversation to be had, and the administration has an opportunity to act in the right way. So I don't know if that will happen or not. I have no clue. There's a good chance it won't be, but it's an opportunity, and here's hoping that something like that does happen. This is Ron Placone signing out.